today I'm going to be showing how to insert a catheter on a male client. First, we're going to start off with hand hygiene, and we're going to perform peri-care. And then we're going to make sure the patient's legs are spread apart. And then I'm going to tell the patient what I'm doing, answer any of his questions, and just let him know what we're about to be doing. So I'm going to use this part of the bed as my sterile field. I'm going to place my kit there and start opening it away from me. Just kind of let it fall open. And then we're going to take our gloves and place them over here. Use the 1-inch border to make sure you don't break sterility. And then I'm going to put the gloves on my dominant hand first. So I'm going to pick it up with my left hand, hop off the table, and just insert that. And then whenever you put on your left hand glove, you want to keep your thumb away using these 4 fingers, slipping them under, and then pick it up off the table. And inserting it. And then once you have them on, you can adjust them and get them on as comfortable as you can. And then now that we have the gloves on, we're going to pick up our blue drape and let it fall open. We're going to want the shiny side against the bed. So we're going to place our hands like this, hold it in, making sure not to touch the patient. Like that. Am I good?
Hang the bag on the side.
And then we're going to pick up our white drape.
Get the call light.
Maybe.
Cover them back up.
Let it fall open.
Things and throw them in.
And place it over the penis.
Now, to remove a
without
catheter,
touching the
I
patient.
will
And then I'm going
hand hygiene
to
and gloves.
open up my box a little bit more.
I will get a syringe
And then now
and connect
I'm
it
going to set up my kit by just opening everything.
You want to know how much
So I'm
is
going
in
to
there.
open
That's how much you have to get out.
my cotton swabs, place them in here, open up my lube, put it in the tray provided, and then dispose of it.
Milliliters is what we have in.
And then I'm going to go ahead and connect my syringe
I will instruct the patient
to the port on the catheter.
1, 2, 3,
Take off this.
clean the patient up, call light.
This whole time you have to make sure you're never touching the patient. Okay. Now that we have that on, we're going to take off the protective cover on the catheter. So I'm going to take it. And while we do this, you're going to wrap it up in your hands because you don't want it to fling everywhere. And then you're going to dispose of that. And now that you have the catheter, you're going to place it in the lube. Make sure that you get it pretty well lubed up and pretty high because the males get inserted farther than the females. So now that we have it in the lube, we're going to start cleaning. So I'm going to hold the patient's penis with my non-dominant hand. I'm going to take one of my swabs and start a little higher up and go around, dispose. We're going to go a little bit closer in, dispose. And the last one, we're going to get real close to the tip, and then on the inside. Now that my hand is holding the penis, I can't move it, so I'm going to use my other hand to get the catheter and begin inserting it. On a male patient, it goes in 7 to 9 inches, and you should see urine. So I'm going to inform the patient just to take deep breaths as we insert this.
I'm just going to go down there and do it.
Okay. Now that we have it in, I'm going to go ahead and push in my fluid. And there's 10 milliliters in this, so we're going to push all 10 milliliters. And now that the catheter is inserted It's no longer sterile, so I can touch things without it breaking sterility. So after we do that, we're going to wash our hands and get new gloves, and then we're going to tape this to the thigh, and then we're going to place the catheter bag on the side of the bed, as so. And that is how you insert a catheter. Now I'm going to show you how to take a catheter out. So you're going to wash your hands, provide peri-care, get gloves, and then we're going to start by taking the bag and just placing it on the bed. We're going to untape this from the thigh, and then we're going to get a new syringe, and we're going to hook it up to the port, and it should deflate by itself. So we're just going to sit here, and we should get back as much as we put in, so we're going to plan on getting back 10 milliliters. Okay, we got 10 milliliters back, so we're going to take that off. We're going to inform the patient to just take deep breaths as we take this out, and we're just going to take it all out in one motion. We're going to place all this stuff into our red biohazard bag. And then once the catheter is out, we're going to once again provide hand hygiene and peri-care to the patient. And that's it.